David, a participant in Augusta, Georgia, do tantric principles like the union or integration of Shiva and Shakti, principles, dimensions, play any role in your transmission and teaching?
Shiva and Shakti, those words, what they mean, really signify the play of the whole universe. The universe has a stationary, immovable, unrealizable, transcendental source. I say it's unrealizable because it is completely beyond human experience. The only way you can adjust into that is by becoming it. Becoming it will not help you have any knowledge about it. It will not be available to your faculties. It's beyond the action of faculties, understanding, emotion, any form of cognitive or feeling-based apprehension. That is Shiva. That is the root of where that metaphor comes from. Because it's out of sight, because it is transcendental to experience, it can be called the foundation of the universe. It's the foundation of all action, even the action of the formation of galaxies. It never comes into being, and yet it is eternally rooted in reality itself. It is reality in its unmanifested dimension. Because that Shiva aspect is beyond experience, beyond thought, cognition, apprehension, it's also beyond all causes and effects. Now, when we talk about creation, when we talk about the perceptible, we are talking about the field of causes and effects. So, for the purpose of a discussion, we have to introduce the notion of energy. We have to introduce the notion of some kind of action-based, yet also transcendentally informed concept to explain the whole creation, why it is here, how it has come to be here, what it is doing now that it is here. All of that goes into the concept of Lila-Shakti, the play of the Shakti, which is the current, the disturbance in the absolute or in the Shiva aspect, which allows for the formation of creation, creations, universe, universes, and so on. Shiva and Shakti, therefore, are two aspects of the same thing. They are only different in description. They are only different for the sake of the intellect that wants to converse about this ultimate subject matter of reality, the origin of the universe or cosmos, and so on. Shiva is transcendental, unmoved being. Shakti is action coming inside of that, never outside of that. The current of the Shakti, the vibration of energy that enters into or is cause and effect, and behind all causes and all effects is the Shakti, the disturbance of that area which is undisturbable. It's paradoxical, obviously. Language has to be strained. You can feel me straining my use of language in order to communicate what this is, because it's one single holistic happening that is happening everywhere at once, including in you, including inside the viewer, the thinker, the asker of the question. So this is not something we can actually even talk about as though it's a subject matter. We can only allude to it in this sort of philosophical, metaphorical discourse. Having said that, your question is that what my transmission is? Yes, but my transmission should be understood to be a communication of reality itself and not a phenomenon, or even several phenomena. The radiant, blissful, current-based or Shakti-based or Shakti-inclusive offering that is given to you here is the universe. It's not any single person teaching about the universe. It is not a teaching to help you discover the universe. You are, by virtue of this communion, this relationship with me, engaging in the actual realization process in the same way that the universe is known to itself. Shiva and Shakti is a perfect way to describe that realization, communication, or eternally present state of affairs, eternally present state of being. The answer to your question is yes. It is tantrically informed in the sense that I just described. I want to ask the viewer from Georgia who asked the question, do you feel this communion with me now? Are you in the Shakti pot, the divine energy that is the manifesting power of the universe itself, the play power, Lila-Shakti, the play power of the universe? Are you tasting this with me? Are you tasting this? With or without me?
The viewer responds, yes, the sense is that a relaxing. I think that means I am relaxing. I'm not sure. As source that is both still and moving.
That sounds very conceptual to me. I'm asking you, do you taste this vibratory current with me? Not I think. It's either yes, absolutely, or not sure, or still developing. Can you feel this activating power that is coming out of, I say out of, I don't really mean out of, but in the English languages, we say out of being, even though it's not coming out.
Every time I turn on a video.
Very good. So you've seen something about the omnipresent nature of this transmission. It doesn't really come from me in the sense of being literally deposited in this body-mind. It is actually an ongoing, eternally available reality through this teaching. I hope you enjoy the bliss of that. I hope you understand and feel the tremendous magnification of your own reality in that.